creeping disease. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. I have a house full of sick people. Whatever's going around, whether it's flu, COVID, or fluvid, or Omicron, or whatever you want to call it, there's something that hit our household yesterday, and today it's spread out beyond just one person. And it's one of those things. I have a real question for you, and that is, what do you do when disease starts showing up? Just a little bit at a time. You may be a single person on your own, but what happens when you just start getting a tickle in your throat or something like that? Now, I don't believe I'm sick. I believe my body's certainly fighting something off. I'm a little more tired, a little bit of congestion, nothing major. The rest of the family's going nuts right now. But there's a few things that I do, and I'm curious to find out what you do to help this out. One of the things I do is I try to, depending on what it is, I really try and listen to my body on what I need more of. Sometimes that requires drinking more water, being more hydrated, and if I do that, I also add in some salt or other, what they call them, electrolytes, to help so that your body holds on to the water that you're putting into it, and that has always seemed to help. Another thing is just I pay closer and closer to nutrition, closer and closer attention to nutrition, and so I'll when it comes to any type of winter colds or flus or viruses, I like to take zinc. I have for years. I have a couple supplements that I'll take a little more of, or take some that I wouldn't normally take. I'll take it just to give my immune system a little boost. That tends to make a big difference for me. Also, most of the time I tend to pull back on food. I tend to eat a whole lot less if I can, unless there's something that I feel my body is specifically craving that might be able to help. I'll test it out and see what happens when I do it. But we've got toilet issues and vomiting and all this other fun stuff happening in the Pombo household. So this is a two-parter. I'll let you know how things go tomorrow. If I'm sick as a dog, you'll be the first to know. But it's just a quick idea. When you're in business, you gotta have kind of a game plan for this type of thing, because it's bound to happen eventually. And so you gotta be prepared on what you're going to do, what works, what doesn't work. And I'd love to hear what you do to help combat these things. Most of the time I can get by. In fact, my entire household can get sick with something, and it doesn't tend to hit me as hard as everybody else. I'm not sure why, but I do try and pay attention to these things. I also don't focus on it. I don't keep saying, oh, I'm getting sick, I'm getting sick, I'm getting sick. You say things too often, I'm certain that you can cause your immune system to not react properly and cause your body to just take on the sickness. It's just me. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe that's completely woo-woo garbage, but I've just seen that people who tend to talk about getting sick the most tend to get sick the most. And it precedes the sickness. So just my 2 cents. Like I said, I'd love to hear what you think. Also, if you are sick, if you're away from work, it's a good time to catch up on videos, catch up on audios, catch up on some reading if you have the ability to, if you're not completely brain fogged out of your mind. 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. This is my book. You could go check it out. You can get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. Just a suggestion. That's all I got for today. You have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.